and foremost, I want to give all the honors, the praises, the glory belongs to my Lord and Savior, whose name is Yahweh Shem Yahushai Bahasham Muhammad Dash. Name of the Heavenly Father is Yahweh. Son's name is Yahushai, and who I reverence honors to the apostles that are in the Holy Spirit, and to the hopeful elect across the globe, and to the few, the very, very few brothers and sisters listening, learning in the hopes of being saved within these last days, because we are living in the last days of the last days. We're going to get this out. I do say, see it, say it, sorted. All right? I'm going to get into it. No, I'm not giving it my energy. I'm not doing that. But this is for awareness. Right? There's different levels of narcissism and psychopaths and what they call it. There's psychopaths, right? And there's the other one. I forgot. It begins with an S. I forgot the name of it. But we're going to go into this, right? This so-called gang stalking is nothing but spiritual persecution. It's people that have demons upon them, right? And they target people. And I'm going to keep bringing this out because it's something, it's not made up, right? It's highly orchestrated. It's highly organized. And more people are finding out about this. And I'm not the only so-called targeted individual. There's thousands now, all across the world, in Australia, in the UK, in Brazil, in everywhere. So we're gonna read an article of this person, right? I'm gonna go to the scriptures first before we read this article, right? And yeah, there is levels to it. There's levels. And we're gonna go into it basically, right? Start at Psalms 10, right? And if these people can get away with causing you harm, they will try to. You got to understand, these are criminals. These are bottom of the barrels. These are people that are doing dirty work for other people, right? They've been told lies. Yeah, they've been given a bit of money, right? But it's all spiritual, right? If you're coming in, listen, we're going to go into it, but this is Psalms 10. Quickly, because I don't want to make this long. Psalms 10 and 2. The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. So, yeah, we are somewhat poor, right? It says the wicked in his pride persecute. So persecute is harass the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that you have. Imagine, and they have many devices. I'm telling you. Yes, they hire contractors. Not all, some. It depends, right? Subcontractors, contractors, policemen, fire staff, right? Fire brigade staff. They hire anyone. But I always say, you have to follow the money, right? It's someone with a lot of money, a lot of sway, a lot of power, right? A lot of power, right? And they see something in you to deem you as a threat, or what's the word? There's another word for it. I forgot what the word is now, but there's words for this. What's it? A dissident? That's what they call him now. Dissident. Oh, this guy, he's a dissident. We gotta stop him. A dissident is someone that causes a lot of uproars and so forth. People know what I do, so it's no secret. But they have to lie to the public. What's going on, right? Within this whole program, the whole goal is to turn the public against us and turn us against the public. And how do you know? Because you got to look at the patterns. Look at what people do. All right? And who are they going to believe? Are they going to believe us, or are they going to believe the media? Or someone that knocks on their door with a false badge, pretending to be the police? They're going to believe more likely someone that comes to you with a badge. Okay? Because they're idiots. Well, you know what? I shouldn't say that, because what would you do if someone knocked on your door and said, please, we don't want you to say anything. We got a badge. We're the members of the MI5 or whatever group, whatever agency. If you say anything, we're going to come after you. We're going to come after your family. Don't say anything. We need you to watch this guy. Most people say, okay then. Out of fear. But the truth, listen, bro, they're just a bunch of pussies with badges, man, in their hands. And we do know, no, I'm not racist, but so-called Negroes, right? so-called black people, they haven't got the time to do what certain other people do, right? Now, when it comes to military, well, no black person controls the military force, man. So when you start seeing planes stalking you and all that, if you were to go to a court system or bring it to someone's attention, what are they going to say? Now, if I ask you, who did the planes belong to? What are you going to say? Oh, we don't know. No, it belongs to, who's it belong to? It belongs to an airport, right? Right? It belongs to an airport. Or it belongs to one of your military sectors. So it's not hard to understand, right? And there's a lot of racial tension going on as well, right? The NFs, the Ku Klux Klan, right? The Nazis. And we know the Nazis, they were not killed off, right? They were brought to America to work. Some of them were scientists, and they're in your highest sectors of society. So you do the maths. I've spoken to a lot of people, and they said, you know what? The targeting is designed to make it look like it is people from every single race, but it's designed like that for a reason. There's a reason, right? There's a reason, right? Because we're not going to get too much into detail. The Nazis, they're in every sector of society. So I'm not knocking it out. It's just going to be very controversial now. So your fire brigade, what you're telling me, you don't have Nazis in your fire brigade? You once had certain members within your fire brigade. They didn't want to rescue. If a dark-skinned person was in a house and it was burning down, they didn't want to rescue that person. There's been accounts of that. In the police force, still no, right? In hospitals, right? In airports, you name it. So not much has changed. It's just a bit more under the radar now, right? You don't really hear people saying nigga. It's just more under the radar now. So always say, follow the money. That's what you gotta do. Because listen, I don't think any black person has the time to rev up their car every night or stalk someone and all that. No. Some black person doesn't have time to do all that. Okay, he's too busy trying to make some money. Right? So anyway, the wicked in his pride of persecute the poor, let them be taken in device they have imagined. They have many devices, bro. Mm. You know they could switch your fridge off, right? They can mess with your connections. Yeah. We're gonna go into that as well. They can mess with your electronics, bro. This is military tactics, bro. Now, why would the military be on one person, like, bro? Construction workers. Why? Right? You gotta ask yourself this, man. You have to ask yourself this. This is like some CIA type of project, and they got so many people involved, right? And the reason why they're able to get away with so much of these things, because we know these particular agencies, they don't really get checked out. Who checks them out? Who's an overseer to them? No one. They're the only ones that would be able to oversee a certain law and twist the judicial system to their favor. Listen, I've watched so many videos on targeting and all that. These people in these positions, they're the only ones that would be able to twist the law to work to their favor. Right? Who checks up on the control centers? No one. Who checks up on the CIA? No one, because they are law to themselves. But it's okay because they're running out of power. That's why they're doing what they're doing. They just had an individual that just came in here and tried to do some shiesty shit, then went right back out the door. Yeah, useless. Bro, this is a program we're talking about. Let's get back to the scriptures. And it says devices, they have devices for the wicked. They have many devices. They have car devices. You know, they try to beam you with energy. Right? They told people, yeah, get out the house. Get out of we're going to beam him with energy. They have many, many different techniques. Yeah, we're gonna drive outside the yard and we're gonna slam the car door to intimidate. Listen, man, just believe they can't do anything to you unless you, as long as you know that they can't do anything to you. Just have that in mind. They're trying to scare you, all right? The wicked boast over his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous who the Lord add with. We get straight to the point. Jump straight to 6. He hath said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversities. These are people that have been bullying people for so much years, man. Throwing around their weight and their position. His mouth is full of cursing and deceit and fraud. Under his tongue is mischief and vanity. Cursing, deceit, and fraud. So this is everything. This is everything in one. Just know a lot of people are being paid off, bro. This is like organized crime. Organized. Gangstalking is organized crime and human trafficking. Facts. And yeah, they can make money. If you die, they make money off your organs as well. That's a fact. There's a reason why they target your kneecaps, your stomach region, because there's big money involved in this, bro. But the Lord's going to expose you anyway, dumbass. And it's the best thing you should have done was you should have just left me alone. But because you don't want to do that now, right, bro, I've been going through this for years now. Years. Probably about 4 or 5 years from what I know, but I believe it's been longer. Right? Longer. Sometimes it's from birth. Okay? Sometimes it can be through birth, man. But I don't like to call myself a targeted individual. I like to say empowered individual. Oh, yeah. Who do you think's responsible for... What's the word? For the smear campaigns. And when you go through the neighborhoods, some people look at you funny. Not all. Some people look at you funny. Because they're given notifications. Who do you think's in control of that? These same people. They lied because we're changing things. When you have these scriptures, we're changing things. We're changing environments. They don't want that. They want the people enslaved. All right? That's why they be using frequencies on all of you. But you just become comfortable with it. He have said in his heart, I shall not be moved. Oh yeah, they can listen, bro. They try to make you look all types of messed up. They be hitting you with energy, making you act sluggish, making you look lazy, and bro, this is what's really going on. This is what's really going on. Remember, they need to induce some type of mental illness, some type of sickness. They need you to look like you're not capable, you can't look after yourself. Bro, telling you, man. Telling you. Okay, it's real. It's not something that's made up, but you got to wake up. Uh-huh. And he have said in his heart, I shall not be moved, for I shall never be in adversity. His mouth. We went into that. He sitteth in the lurking places of the villages, not just the villages, but it says villages. Have you noticed a tactic of these people as well? They park up somewhere and they watch you, or they get someone else to watch you. In the secret places doth he murder the innocent. Bro, they've done it to so many people. So many. Right? Because they were speaking truth, or they were a whistleblower or whatever. Right? And don't give me that crap. Oh, this guy, he committed a crime. Bro, no, he haven't, bro. You're lying. You're lying. Okay? You're the ones committing crimes on your own citizens, bro. Your own citizens. And it says, yeah, they're using technology that is paid for, billions and billions of funding from the government to test weapons and on their own citizens. Fuck you know. His eyes are privily set against the poor, right? He lieth in wait secretly as a lion in the den. Are you telling me these people don't do that? You just go out and see what these people do. They get in the truck, they quickly get in the truck, quickly get in the car. Like, bro, this is like an espionage. Oh, as I'm doing this, what can you hear? Military propeller plane. See? You do the maths, man. Right? Someone obviously has a problem with me, right? Someone probably from the Ku Klux Klan or whatever, bro. It ain't a black person, bro. Ain't no black person, bro. This is ran by... I don't want to sound racist, but it's ran by, I say, Edomites. Right? He lieth in wait to catch the poor, he doth catch the poor. When he draweth him into his net, which is the system, he croucheth and humbleth himself, that the poor may fall by his strong ones. He has said in his heart, God hath forgotten, he He hideth his face, he shall never see it. No, the Lord sees it, man. The Lord sees your wicked ass, bro. He sees how you torture people. They won't even tell you about that, bro. How they torture people in their houses. Right? Yeah, torture people. Right? With silent weapons, man. Scumbags, bro. But it's okay because Yahushua is in control. Isaiah 54, and what's it, 16? No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue that shall rise up against thee shall condemn. Right? I've told you about these military men posing as lawnmower cutters, construction workers. They can pose as anything. Right? This is crazy. It's crazy, isn't it? It's crazy. It's some type of like a RICO law. You know when they had to get the mobsters, the Italian mobsters and so forth, they had something called the RICO law because it was so hard, right, to catch him in anything. It's kind of like that. Wow. I hope those of you that are listening that are so-called gangsters or perps, I hope you're really thinking about what's being said and you're like, no, we're not gonna participate in this. They're fooling you. Because I know I'm under surveillance as well. I know a lot of you can see me through my phone. You can hear when I'm talking in my room. So it's like, wow, don't you have any honor? Don't you have any honor? Right? But see, that's another way of sabotaging someone, man. If you have them on surveillance 24 hours, you trying to sabotage someone's life, man. It's fucking wicked, man. Excuse my language. It's wicked. Oi, the ones that listen, the one that whoever put me on this program, Yahushua is gonna judge these people so bad, you know. And it's just made me stronger. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I don't know how. I don't know how I got through it, bro. I wouldn't even wish it on my worst enemy, bro. Bro, I can't tell you every single. I'm not gonna tell you every single detail, but this is. I know there's different levels to so-called targeting, but this is something. It's something else. Bro, there's been attempts on my life, bro. Several attempts, bro. It's by the grace of Yahushua. Well, protected, isn't it? If you have Yahushua, you're protected. But the answer is, why has there been attempts on my life, bro? Attempts, bro. You need answers, man. But the Lord knows. The Lord knows. Right? I believe it's envy. I believe it's jealousy. Right? So we went to that now. We're going to quickly go to this. I may shut off because I'm just trying to bring awareness about this program. Okay. Just trying to bring awareness about it. And you know it's demonic because I've moved twice. And it's the same thing. So you know, well, someone is behind it. Someone has like some psychopathic obsession with me. And they try to turn people against me as well. Okay. We're going to quickly go into this. This is an article I found on reddit.com. How do I find out who is my gangstalking handler is? A handler is going to say, first answer, your handler is the person who was interested in you in the first place. And by the way, if you didn't know, I'm just going to say this. Yeah, most of these people, they do have handlers, you know, that tell them what to do. So you may have someone that comes up to you and speaks, and they may look to the side or they may stand to the side and they're looking directly at their handler because they're trying to get information. It's the person who was interested in you in the first place. He or she initially told others about you, and they often do the will of the leader, or in this case, your handler. The person is usually not around once the stalking starts. See, they vanish, right? However, the person keeps tabs on you through others. So this is a network of people, and you will feel a sixth sense about who that person might be. It's obviously someone that knew your family or they knew you once upon a time. Most of the time, the handler is someone you actually met or even spoke to before, or a family member has. Shit. This is why you gotta listen, it's not easy. They seem to be down to earth or popular. So these are popular people, of course, because they have a lot of sway. They're very manipulative. And who you sense gave you the creeps, most likely that person is your handler. Wow. Sometimes it is someone who just looks. Oh, we got 5 minutes left, excuse me. Sometimes it is someone who just looks at you while the others ask if you can be the next one. They have a reason why they want to know what you are doing. I don't know all the details because it varies from person to person. If you want to know who they are and they are contacting you in any way or shape or form, talk to them. They will show a pattern of conversation, email, text, or voice or video over time. You begin to remember who they remind you of. They will talk to you like they know everything about you. And sometimes at a certain point, they really do. It is so strange to meet someone who really is following every detail of your life. Your handler will act like rats. You will be able to figure it out over the time if you ever met them in real life. Just watch for the signs and repetition. I have been gang stalked. This is by someone else, basically. I have been gang stalked for more than 3 years now. I still have no clue who my handler is, but I have my suspicion, and tactics to overcome this. Normally, your handler is someone you loosely know. You might not even be in contact with that person anymore. Here's my method. I'm hoping it will be beneficial for someone. This is for gangstalkers who are immediately available for the local area, because as soon as you leave the house, that requires someone nearby to follow you. I've experienced this so much times. So as soon as you leave your premises, there's someone out there that's shortly going to follow behind you. Over time, you have gathered a list of car number plates or are currently in the process of adding to the list. Write down the car number plates that suspiciously follow you around, especially at night. If you cannot see anyone, don't worry, they will eventually show themselves over time. Once you have a list, act like you're going for a walk around the local area so you can record street by street. Wear a body cam or have a chest pocket and stick your phone in there so you can silently and discreetly record them. There are even some apps which allow for silent background recording. This means you just download the app, quickly press the icon on your main mobile, and it will automatically start. All right, I don't want to read all this. Let's see what else we got. See what else we got. Eventually, you will have a whole list of locals. Number plates can easily find out who or which household might be involved. And the more they follow you, the more you will eventually get more suspicious car plates as time goes on. If you suddenly leave the house randomly or didn't mention it previously, that means someone needs to be sent out and they're local. Additionally, you know what the traffic on your local area looks like too, so you can tell different random traffic and suspicious traffic. I've seen all these things already. Right. Someone on the train is a gangstalker. You just need to pick the least busiest time for your area. The less people, the easier to locate them. Never approach them, not interact with them. This is only for research only. Okay, so you pretty much get the point. This is someone that's went through the same thing, and this is what type of people we're dealing with. Just fucking, I gotta stop swearing. Just nobodies, man. This is what they do now. Welcome to 2000. And this is what they do now. But most of these people, they don't work, bro. This is what they do. Follow people around. Okay. And the guy says, you better get security as well. If I can afford it, bro, if I can afford that, I would, hire a private investigator. That's one of the wisest things to do. Hire a private investigator so he can find out who's doing what. That's probably one of the wisest things to do. I don't think solo targets have handlers, which is why in mass you are being targeted. Okay. However, you can find who place you on the list by paying close attention to keywords. Shit. And phrases that are being used by your gang stalkers that may have been said by a hater in your local community or co-worker group. But for me, I just heard V2K through the walls. That's one thing I've been experiencing lately, right? Because I've just been around here lately and I've been hearing that a lot of the times, and knew it was probably one of the immediate neighbors instead, but I could care less because I'm absolutely promise everyone this right. All right, so that's pretty much it. But yeah. That's the program. So at the end of it, what do you take from this? Well, you fear the Lord, trust in the Lord Yahweh Shai, and just know these imbeciles, these big bullies, these people, right? These psychopaths, they're going to be dealt with. Don't worry about nothing. Keep living your truth, because that's what they're afraid of, the truth coming out. And that's what you got to do, man. Go from A to B to C. And just do what you gotta do, bro. Don't let these people stop you from living your life. That's what they're trying to do, make your life miserable. Right? So I got some wood today. I'm doing just a bit of painting and I created a little swing. Bro, it's lovely. But please don't let these people try to stop you from reaching your potential. That's what it's all based upon. It's spiritual. Everything I've mentioned, it's all spiritual. It's just people that are demonically possessed. They feel a particular way, and that's it. And you know what's even more powerful? Talk to your gang stalkers. Talk to them. Bro, I was doing that today. I met up with a couple women, bro. They were teaching me some exercises, bro. A lot of them want to meet them next week. Talk to your so-called gang stalkers, bro. Connect with them. See, this is how you use wisdom.